I feel Beyond might take it, and I feel it might even be a 2-0. I'm going to be that ballsy about this. What about you?
I think I'm gonna go Tiger.
Oh
Honestly,
wow, okay.
I'm gonna go Tiger 2-1. I think Cabal has been really impressive when he's on the rifle. And they've
I
figured
like
it
how
out.
that's a caveat every
Yeah.
single time that he has to be in a rifle, not an AWP.
But they seem to have figured it out. Like, he picked it up a few times the last time we've seen them play, but for the most part, they have realized he's just better on the rifle. And I feel like Tiger coming into this, I don't think they're going to win map number 1. But strangely enough, they never do. They always seem to win map number 2, which just so happens. Yeah, exactly. So they're not going to be winning Nuke. That's the thing. But if they can build up enough momentum, enough confidence, maybe a couple of rounds here and there, I feel like they'll definitely play well on Train. I think they're going to win Train. Send us that third map. And I feel like they're going to win on Dust 2. I just have that feeling right in my head that I think it's going to be a Tiger win coming through today. Every time I bet against them or I predict against them, should I say, they end up winning. So I've just got to believe in Tiger.
All right, expecting the Siberian Tiger to come out roaring here today. And here we go, jumping in straight into map number 1, the pick from Beyond. Tiger opting to start on the CT side. We have Urcast, the spiritual captain of the team. He's going to take a smoke, a nade, a flash, a lot of utility. NCL with a kit and a smoke. He's taking a lot of damage. No one's going to be checking that position of Dobus, and he's going to find one, but quickly replied back by QQ and Olivia.
Well, Olivia and Cabal trading out kills, but it's a man advantage in play for Beyond. You're going to go for the bomb plant here, and Cabal peeking into the open. STK going down. 2v2 as Cabal goes back into the lobby. Olivia, he will take the headshot. Urcast, the last remaining player. 1 versus 2. As he wants to reclaim this A-bomb site. He has no kit, no utility, not even an ounce of Kevlar. You know, it's a weird spot right now. So he's going to check the hut, starting to make his way around. It's a long haul back into the site. I think it's pretty much confirmed to be done in favor of Beyond now. He goes down. Olivia, good pissed around. 4 kills picked up for him. And if that's going to be the performance of Olivia, if that's a sign of things to come, that's good. Beyond need that. They desperately need Olivia to show up.
Olivia is kind of like the Derek, right, of this team, where he consistently has been delivering. But I guess the difference between Beyond and Bren would be, well, he's got better backup on the side of Beyond. Like, you have players like KNTZ, you have Merolds, who's actually been very, very consistent. I feel like the one player who I might raise a few questions about would be QQ. He's kind of those players who's either going to be top fragging or going to be non-existent in the server. As Cabal's going to open things up, the Mag 7. Okay, all the way towards ramp. Getting the opening pick. STK is gonna hit the ground. A man advantage early on for the Tiger side. Bear in mind, they have forced up. Although 9 opting to just go for the Deagle. He wants to lay his hands on AWP at the earliest opportunity. And Cabal playing a dangerous game. He's got no backup, no one to trade if he gets taken down. But you know what? It's already made $900. Think up, probably looking to farm a little bit more cash.
Well, NCL holding on. It's a quick play as players now drop down into the vents. Yon trying to take some early control without much of a contest here from Tiger on the defense. Not really expected to do a whole lot here for Tiger though. And the bomb going down. 9 has a small angle to play with his Deagle. Gonna be a good headshot as well. KNTZ being caught off by it. The Mike 7 is completely useless at this range, so they have to get him close to the bomb site if this Mike 7 is going to do anything in the hands of Cabal. NCL's tried to move through with Urcast and trying to take a little bit of control back, but that Mike 7 goes down. It doesn't really matter because 9 is there with the immediate trade, and now NCL running forward. QQ there with the Mac 10, and Dobu has done a little bit of damage, and now it's just Olivia. A 1 versus 3. The defuse coming through, denies the headshot, takes it away. The defuse continues to rain on in. It looks like there's just about enough time, and it's Tiger stealing away the second round. 9 with 3 kills. It just felt like it wasn't going to happen. It just felt like initially that Beyond were going to still take that round, but Tiger just kept getting kills and Beyond weren't finding anything, Blur.
I gotta give credit to 9 for how patient he was. I want to see the first kill from his POV with the Deagle when he found KNTZ at range. Look at this. Look at how patient he was. Just waited for the PKNTZ. He's like, all right, no sounds. What's happening over here? Gets to kill. And unfortunately, Dinko, the player was stuck right next to the bomb. He only had a Mac 10. So he couldn't face and take the duels with the players coming down ramp. And he just gets, well, he finds just 1 kill. And Olivia, a little too late to the party. He was floating around for such a long time, and I can't really blame him. That defense, the postman just fell apart. A hit coming in, no one checking up her, no one's checking up her. There's still a player there, and it's going to be NCL getting dropped. So quick trades, Mayrolls with the MAC-10, and a fast response coming in from the thigh side. The bomb's going to be planted. They have one AK to work with in the hand of Olivia, or the Galil will be picked up by Mayrolls as well. Bomb just getting planted. This retake is definitely going to be on. A lot of utility for the CTs to work with. Cabal, MP9. He's going to be all by his lonesome. The two rifles in 9 and Urcast are going to be coming up from Heavens and Mayrolls. He's in a great position here, Dinko. The smoke's actually going to help him out. SDK going to play the edge of the smoke, which is very, very risky indeed. Cabal's going to find one. 9 finds another, and it's all in Mayrolls. What a retake. That was chaotic. And I'm not sure what SDK was thinking. That smoke is... I don't know if they intentionally did it because there was a flank coming in from lobby, but if it was an intentional smoke just to make Beyond feel like, oh, there's not going to be any wraparound coming in from lobby, that's a genius smoke.
I feel like if Dobu doesn't do some work here from Old Vent, then the round's done, right? If he doesn't step up there, that's done. Luckily, he's able to get something, but Tiger did fluff their opportunity there. Nearly, they had a good chance to, not giving themselves the second round win, but they had a good chance to go on the tear, right? That was nearly that all squandered and thrown away. Luckily, Beyond walk away with the loss, but they're happy enough with a couple of kills at bomb plant there. It turns out they can save that cash into this round, go for a little bit of an upgrade, but it's going to be a main focus going on into these next rounds after this. 9, I have to say, he's another player I didn't really get to talk about in the pregame. I feel like he has definitely stepped up in the recent matches. You know, he's had a couple of maps where he's actually looked like he's going to take over the server. So if he shows up as well in some of these maps, then Tiger have a real good opportunity at taking this. Well, let's see NCL peeking towards outside. It's Mayrolls with a headshot. Urcast gonna go down. Nice kill from 9. Mayrolls, he's out of there. Follow-up kill as on to KTZ. QQ and STK last alive, and this is more like it from Tiger Blood. This is much safer, much better overall. Just very clean, keeping as many players alive as possible. QQ, and the last remaining player. We talked about him being a bit of a hindrance for the team lately, you know, a bit of a liability, especially in the early rounds. So hopefully in these must-win games or beyond, he steps up and doesn't make those plays. I think he's a very, very important player for them. You know, we talk about the fact that when he shows up, he's the X factor for the roster. Generally, if QQ is playing well and he's not kind of giving away his life early on into the rounds, Beyond generally win maps. So we'll see if that is the case.
Still very early days. Tiger, of course, going to be very, very happy with the way it started out, though. But Beyond, they have the protocols. They know what they're doing on this map. That's one thing which this team's going to be feeling very, very comfortable on. The probably some people might say the second best team on Nuke after Vici in the region. Which is so surprising, right? Like it seems to disappear on other maps, which is just doesn't make sense to me, Dinko.
Mayrolls trying to play with his smoke right now. No one get aggressive on Tiger. They've already taken a little bit too much damage on NCL. You know, they don't really want to give anything else away. Rotation coming in from Hell as well, just peeking down in towards the... Oh, this is perfect. Cabal, no! How does he not get a single kill there? Luckily, 9's able to trade back and keeps it even. But my god, he should have walked away with at least one. Now we've got 2 players extremely low on Tiger. 4 versus 4, 18 seconds left. Beyond sprinting to the lower bomb side, but NCL is here. He is low after being damaged early in the round, but the smoke, it keeps him alive. This is chaotic, but it works out as Beyond get the bomb down. No one dead yet. How has this happened? How has no one died in the lower side just yet? Blood finally, Pooch is coming through, but still no one dead. Finally, a kill comes in. It's Urcast this time, walking away with it. He will go down to KTZ, but Dobu falling. NCL low in HP. He still finds the headshot, and now a chance for another, but finally ended. It's just 9, a 1 versus 2, and he realizes his chances of winning this retake are extremely slim. So he's going to start to fall away, carrying this AUG into the next round. I feel like Cabal could have shut that down on his own.
Potentially could have, but yeah, he spots 4 players and the bullets just fly everywhere except the heads. Does a bit of damage, but not good enough. And Beyond, well, they get a second round on board here. Just to get off to a very, very quiet start. But like I said, still early days. As long as you're putting up the numbers in the with the round, it's still okay. Leading out quite a bit, both the sides. Beyond, they have to rebuy back into the round. 3 of them losing their lives there, but they're going to be feeling comfortable. For the side of Tiger, though, this is a rough buy to say the least. MP9 for NCL, just so he can have an extra utility for his team. Cabal M4, Urcast with the AUG. Now the players with the M4s, they don't have any hit armor, which shouldn't be much of a big deal against the AK-47s. But yeah, if this round doesn't go their way, I kind of envision Beyond getting a little bit of a streak going here, Tinko. They could easily, I feel like, get to like 6-3 or something of that nature if Tiger's able to kind of gather themselves and bring themselves back into the game. But that's me trying to channel my own inner Paddy O'Shea. I am not a fortune teller. And even if I was, honestly, like, even if I had a spirit telling me the future, Tinko, I think I would lose his mind trying to Asian Counter-Strike.
Yeah, even too much for Paddy O'Shea. That's why he's kind of given up. But I definitely feel like that is just ridiculous how that's become a thing. Blah. Mitch has actually worked that into reality. It's ridiculous. Well, 53 seconds left in play. Beyond, when we take a look at what the utility have, it's enough, but I'm not going to be feeling too comfortable for a final quick execute. So we have to keep this a little bit simple. 40 seconds of resmoke coming in towards door. Now that's huge from Tiger. That's going to buy so much time and really make things awkward for Beyond. NCL is going to go back up on Hut, just playing safely. And with 30 seconds left, Beyond have no other option but to commit to this A bomb site. So it's on NCL to frag out. He needs at least one in that Molotov. It comes in perfectly positioned here. NCL, he doesn't even take a tick of damage, but now the push going down in towards the bomb site towards B. It's KTZ with a headshot, a follow-up kill as well. But NCL and Urcast doing enough to keep it even. And 9 finds the important kill on the lower site that gives them the advantage. Bomb plant will be confirmed, and 9 holds the right side. Nobu has taken away his teammate. They know exactly where the last remaining player is, and it's STK down on the floor. That's going to be a 4th round for Tiger, who, to be honest, Blatt, look kind of strong on Nuke right now.
Yeah, 42, but it was also a round they desperately needed to win. I don't know. I'm not gonna go there quite yet, Tinka. I still feel it's too early. It's too early in this half. It's only 6 rounds in. It's new. Beyond starting on the T side, and now the money's kind of not really in the bin, but it's looking a little meager at the moment. So, gonna be seeing the force buy. Okay, let's go. And you know what? I'm not surprised. Look at the money of Tiger. Apart from 9, everyone else is kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. 9's got 3,300 in his wallet. Cabal 1,100. Everyone else in the sub $200 mark. So if they can somehow pull off this win, they're going to break the money for Tiger. So this force buy makes sense. And they're going to switch things up a little bit. It's going to be the wall of smokes to its outside. All 5 players gathered up together. They've utilized 3 smokes at Dinko. They don't want to give any, not even a tiny little gap for them to work with. Urcast with a preemptive smoke because he knows that outside control has been lost. They have no information as to where the players are. This nade could do a lot of damage, though. It's all about the timing.
Ooh. I mean, it does a lot of damage across the average of 4 players, but mainly looking at STK and KTZ here is taking actually a lot of damage on board. While Urcast in a good position, he will manage 1 kill on the STK, but he's overrun. Mayrol's quick to reply with a quick headshot. And now this play in towards the lower bomb side as the decon door swings wide open. 9 is waiting for his victims to walk into his waiting crosshair. And well, they haven't actually journeyed into the dangerous spot. And the smokes keep them alive, the Molotov as well. And well, at this point, Beyond can be pretty comfortable. The bomb's planted. They've got a 4 versus 4. Look at QQ. Look at QQ right now inside of the smoke. He's going to start rattling the shots away. He's not getting anything. Finally gets 1, and somehow he's able to walk away with that. He will go down though. 9 able to pick it up, and now 3 versus 3. AWP looking for the shots off Olivia with another kill. I think that might just be it, you know, Blatt. There's 10 seconds on this timer. They have to run to the site, and it won't be happening. The round will go in favor of the Thai side, and it has to be the safe call for the 2 ops. You cannot afford to lose those. You cannot afford to waste this investment. and they will go into the next round with 2 ops, but they will concede the round. And Beyond, yeah, again, they're making it down to that lower bomb site. The problem was before they couldn't figure out how to hold it, but this time it's much better. They're safer in their approach. They don't hemorrhage too many players, and I mean, QQ getting away with this is just ridiculous, but he manages one.
I actually like how QQ was trying to be disruptive there, right? He's got the Mac 10,
Yeah, really,
knows,
really good.
Yeah, might as well just delay them, make them panic a little bit. And that was a great attempt. I mean, that's a great play from Beyond, considering the buy they had, Dinko. They were able to force at least a Tiger to save the 2 ops, so they're going to be able to eke out another buy. But this should be the last buy in a while if everyone gets taken down here. 2 ops again. That means they have to be a little bit more proactive. Find some of these opening kills. And Urkas with the Deagle. He does so much damage, and Meryl's helped, well, finish off the job. STK is going to be taken down, and it's going to be a little annoyed about that fact. But the player getting taken down there, Dinko, was a player without any weapon, as Dobu finds QQ. And I like this constant re-aggression from the CT side. 9 taking a lot of damage, pushing up from Secret. And Tiger, they know they've lost control of outside. They know they've lost control of Yard. And this is probably one of the worst timing possible. Cabal just walked. He's just has left ramp and walked up to his trophy room. And just as soon as he does that, 2 players just march in from hell, and they're going to take ramp control. The bomb is going to be heading on down towards lower, and there's no one. There's literally no one. And Tiger probably be like, all right, they're probably planning a hit towards upper or something, but the bomb is going to be planted. And despite being a man down, Dinko, it is going to be kind of an advantage for Beyond here. They're going to
They have the positional advantage at least, but yeah, Mayrolls taking 9 down. That should be a slap on the wrist here for Tiger to realize maybe winning this round is not all that realistic, but they're going to go in. They're going to go in for it through the ramp, and while Mayrolls waiting for another, that should be it now, Blow. How many warning signs do they need? How many telltale factors do they need to realize they cannot win this? And Tiger are going to back away, save what they have into the next round, and that's Beyond tying things up. Again, this B bomb site, we're starting to see a real weakness. Beyond have figured it out, and they can continue to do this without Tiger figuring out what to do on the defensive side, because they've conceded it each and every time. And now Beyond have figured out how to play the post plant. We've got a bit of a difficult task on our hand throughout this half for Tiger.
Oh, indeed. And even if they save the 2 guns this time around, like if you look at the loss bonus, it's not good enough. It's not good enough to go for the force. They'll just be hampering themselves. Rather just go for the eco. That's unfortunate. STK just walking into the crosshair of his teammate there. Yeah, I mean, they might as well just try and work around these 2 guns, but it's no point forcing in. Might as well wait for the next round. You're going to have the loss bonus be a little bit better. But even then, Dinko, I don't think it's going to be ideal. It's going to be like, what, 4,400 on all the players, which isn't perfect, which isn't great. That means, you know, they have to... Okay, that works. Nice flashbang. STK's been having a terrible day. Terrible day. It's Cabal with the AWP. I hope Mitch is watching. Look at Cabal hitting them shots.
And getting something done. A follow-up kill as well from Cabal. And he needs to win the round, though. He's very low. Dobu is pretty much gone. I mean, he's got USP and he's 11 HP. He's got a Zeus in the vent, though. I appreciate the attempt from Dobu, but the bomb gets planted on A. Don't think Beyond are going to be making too many mistakes here. It comes down to this fight between Cabal and Olivia, and while Cabal gets it, Olivia looks the wrong way. Now 1 versus 2. QQ needing to pull this off. He looks back to the doorway. He's got Cabal coming this way with the ult, but he goes down. Now it's just Dobu, who has found an AK, but it comes down to the timing. And QQ, he looked the wrong way, but Dobu whiffs so bad. It could have been the round win. Dobu could have pulled it off on 11 HP. But he doesn't hit the headshot, and QQ is given a small second to transfer his aim back over towards Mini, and that small second is enough to win the round. That's just so unfortunate for Dobu. I wouldn't mind seeing it from Dobu's perspective, though, just to see how badly he actually whiffed that blow, because it must have been awful.
At 100 HP, looking everywhere. Oh yeah, I was looking the wrong side there. One more bullet, Dinko. One more bullet. But yeah, like you said, an extra headshot was required there. He even had the rifle. But Beyond, they survived the scare. And for the side of Tiger, they're still going to be able to buy. Now, I feel like it would have been better. I mean, obviously they went for it because it did come down to a 1v2, so of course it was a valid attempt from Cabal. But the money wasn't good at all, right? So with 9, he has enough for the AWP, but not enough for Kevlar. He's got a smoke and a flash. That's all he's got to work with here. Always scary. For the CTs, not a single player with a helmet, not a single player with a kit, with a diffuse kit, which means retakes, which have already been quite problematic for Tiger, especially towards the lower bomb side. It's going to get even more problematic. If Beyond's going to run over the lower bomb side again, get the bomb down, Tiger might have to call for a save, even if it's a 5v5 or a 4v4 very early on. Unless they get some of these openings real quickly. Is NCL taking a bit of damage? Should be careful. Couple players waiting to pounce upon his ramp position. Cabal, M4 in hand. He's going to spot a foot, and he's going to do a smart thing and fall down. That's a smart play from Cabal. He doesn't have a utility either to slow them down, so immediately falls on back. They've lost ramp control, but it's okay, because look at the time, Dinko. 30 seconds. Beyond, they need to make a decision right now.
22 seconds left. Wherever they go, they're going to have an angry Mongolian looking to take them down. And it's going to be Dole. He's awful today. What the hell is going on with Dobu? His aim is so off, but luckily the rest are showing up. And it's NCL alongside Urkaz taking the kills. It's just Mayrolls left alone now. A 1 versus 3. He's stuck inside of the bomb site. 9 comes over the top, takes him down. And yeah, that's a big whiff from Dobu, but the rest of the team do step up.
Oh, indeed, they do. Nice flash as well from NCL in the end there to seal the day. To seal the deal, rather. And yeah, a little bit of a resurgence from Tiger, showing that this Tiger is not going to go quietly. The retirement farm. SK's had a terrible day. And for Beyond, even the rounds they won, Dinko, and this little streak they went on, some of them were very, very expensive. Unnecessarily expensive. For example, that round with Cabal with the AWP comes to mind. And because of that, they lose 1 round. And they're down to pistols. Just to 1 flash, and Cabal's going to be challenged here. Can he defy the odds? We've always had a criticism of Cabal with the AWP, Dinko. He's a beast with the rifles, with the op. Well, he lets 3 people across on over. Doesn't really land anything. But at least he's going to fall on back. But he's going to get pushed, Dinko. He's going to get pushed. But he's got backup in the form of Urkast, the beast, the Mongolian lion. As Olivia is going to be left alone. Tech9 just tickling at Urkast at that range. And that is going to be, should be, a flawless round coming out here, unless 9, yeah, there USP comes out. It's like, yeah, screw the op, you just need a USP. And it's going to be Tiger back in the lead again.
Yeah, brilliant stuff from Tiger, really making it work in. You can see that big swing from Urkast, you know, the Glock's just coming in, he has the perfect position at long range, just tapping and tapping, taking headshot after headshot. Fantastic stuff. And 8 and 9, it's been a bit of a quiet performance, I would say, from Urkast in terms of not just this game. I mean, this is so early on, but in the recent matches, you know, he hasn't had to do as much as he usually has to get the win for Tiger, and that's kind of what we've been waiting for, right? This is the Tiger that was showing up in Road to Rio, where we had Cabal performing well, where we had 9 having impact moments. He's 14 and 3 right now. This is fantastic from Tiger. Oh, Urkast, there we go. Taking the opening kill on the Olivia. That's the star player of Beyond out of the server immediately. Dobu, oh, nearly transfers back on to QQ. It's going to be the round looking okay here for Beyond. Recovered well. They take the A site. They got the bomb down. It comes down to whether or not Urkast can win this duel. Oh, very important one. STK continues to have a bad day. And now a 2 versus 3, a man advantage in play for the Tiger retake. They're setting the utility up. They're really thinking about this one. The flash pops in. Cabal drops to the site, the P250, but QQ doesn't care. 2 kills picked up. He's having a fantastic time in the server right now. And it's just Mayrolls, usually a nuke specialist, now forced into the open by the Molotov. Urkast, you're so experienced. You gotta be aware of that. You gotta be aware if there's a player in that molly, they're gonna push that. But I guess he was worried about multiple different angles, so definitely can't fault him too much for it, but a nice try. A big recovery, I have to say, from QQ.
Yeah, Urkast trying to do everything. And that's the unfortunate fact about retaking on Nuke with 2 AWPs, right? If one of them had a rifle, QQ shouldn't have got 2 kills. You'd have got 1 kill at most, but It do be like that, Dinko. It do be like that at times.
Yeah, fair play to QQ. I mean, you can't really fault Tiger too much, right? They set up perfectly coming in from heaven. They had the pulp flash down. They were really thinking about how they're going to approach it. They went together. It's just the fact you can't really count for QQ just wrecking you. That was just really good control of the rifle. And while Urkas is going to open things up with a good double, he's immediately shut down the outside play. He spots the other diving in towards main. And while this is information called, it doesn't even matter because Urkas, again, just a bullet straight through the cranium. Now QQ, last remaining player of Beyond. Man, it may be 6-6, but right now, it's starting to look like Tiger heated up. Urcast has been on fire in these last 2 rounds. 9 is unbelievable. QQ was the hero in the previous round. I don't think there's going to be any heroics from him in this one. Surprised if he gets 1 kill. Well, there it is. Surprise. And well, 1 versus 5 in total for him. He's got 4 players still to find, and Tiger haven't been making too many mistakes, so hopefully they won't offer themselves up here.
Apart from how they struggle on some of the retakes towards the lower ramp, they've been pretty solid here so far. Nine's been having a fantastic game, by the way. Yeah, 15 kills, 4 deaths.
That's crazy.
And the thing is, it's rare, like, where he's not getting his multi-kill rounds like Urcast, like 4Ks and 3Ks, right? It's more about how every round it's like 1, 2 kills, 1 kill, like every single time. Just so impressive. Urcast, though, he's woken up here. He's looking like a machine right now, Dinko. And Beyond, well, the money's kind of cooked. And even when they get the money for the next round, Dinko, it's still gonna be pretty poor. Unless they get the bomb down here somehow, which is why I imagine they might just try and just jump down into the vents and try to get the bomb down at the very least. But that's still looking unlikely, considering just the sheer lack of utility, sheer lack of weaponry on the side of the Thai team.
Well, Dobu, good opening. On to Olivia. Over here for Beyond, though. It really shouldn't be too much anyway, Blood. Like, this should be a round that they just walk away with very easily. Tiger should be looking at 8 rounds, absolutely no problem. Beyond over here, struggling, to say the least.
I still feel Beyond City side is really, really solid. The way they work with Olivia, especially, right, with the op towards outside. Screw the op with any gun towards outside. So I feel like for Tiger to take Nuke, they need to make this a 9-6 half, which is looking very likely right now.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm interested to see what Tiger will be able to bring on their T side, because like you said, that's exactly where Beyond are the most comfortable. They set up Olivia very well. It's actually one of the more competent CT sides out of any map in Asian Counter-Strike, right? The fact that we've dealt with so many problems over the past couple of weeks, just losing our minds over how some of these teams approach the CT side. Beyond CT side on Nuke is generally quite competent, so hopefully that is what transpires today.
Well, let's see if that's what's going to transpire, but we still have 1 more round remaining. And like I said, the money, even with that eco the previous round, it's still kind of bleak for Beyond. Going to be seeing a multitude of Galils being purchased, a couple of AK-47s. KNTZ is like, screw the Galil, I want my AK, I want my Automat Kalashnikov 947, baby. And he's got no head armor because of that. He's got a flash, though. That's something, I guess. Olivia, the only person with the AK and head armor. But these Galils could be enough, Dinko. They have limited utility, so whatever they have in store for us, they need to make it work. 2 smokes, 2 flashbangs, and a Molotov. That's what the T side have to work with. And QQ gets clothes. Urcas is not missing a single thing with an M4A1 of his. It's like he's winning every duel, and every time he gets taken down, it's like 2 or 3 people looking at him. That's the only way he's dying. Right?
Yeah, it feels like he completely synced up with it, right? It feels like he's at one with his M4A1S. Everything he's looking, wherever he looks, it just gets headshots. And while Dobu catches out May rolls, it's Olivia and KTZ leading the way through here, but they need to be careful of that vent. Got 1 player down there. Dobu is not missing anything. He was missing so often at the start of this, but shows up and even secures it through the smoke. What a round. 4 kills from Dobu. 9-6 half. You said Tiger needed that if they want to have a chance of winning Nuke, and they've got it under their belt.
Reminds me of the scene from Full Metal Jacket when he said, like, he's going 1 with the gun, where it's like, this is my rifle, this is my gun. 1 is for loving, and this is for fun. Obviously, can't say the full phrase there. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Great movie though, at least the first half.
Question is it a Christmas film?
Yes, Full Metal Jacket is 100% a Christmas film alongside Die Hard.
Just Die Hard.
Die Hard is it's beautiful.
All movies that involve shooters, definitely Christmas movies. I watch them for Christmas.
Home Alone, Die Hard. Oh, whoa, okay. Merrill sticks around because he knows his teammate's there and he's got to help him out. And, well, he's got a lot more work to do. They're not going to expect his position. Merrill's, what a hero play. But has he done enough, Dinko? It's now a 1v2 as Dobu's going to hunt down SDK and is the man himself, the star of Beyond, Olivia, 1v2. And Tiger, they're giving him the respect, Dinko. They're taking it very, very slow right now. 9 and Dobu. They got the bomb, and now they're debating, where do we go here? They've heard the vents being broken, and they're going to be heading up towards Heavens. And I think Olivia might have played this to perfection. Are they heading up towards Heavens? It looks like it. Yep.
Okay, Olivia down and towards Hut. Dobu turns around, catches him, and yeah, that's 7 kills in 2 rounds from Dobu.
Fantastic stuff.
18 and 7.
Everyone's popping off, aren't they? Like Dobu and 18, Urkas 16, 9 and 17. They're looking fantastic. And for Merrills, I feel he did everything possible here, but I think it was QQ in the corner there. He needed to get at least 1 kill. That was a good setup, right? But Merrills gets 3, and no one else finds a frag. That's not acceptable. And Tiger, Dinko, well, we said it's a map Beyond rarely lose. And right now, Tiger, they're looking deadly. Flashbang is not good enough. Cabal's going to be able to avoid it. SDK gets taken down. And the horror story of SDK continues. 2 kills and 17 deaths is not a pretty number.
Oh, Merrills, good angle here, though. Coming around the corner, NCL with a headshot on the MAC-10. Merrills out of there early on, and now the attack comes in from Tiger. They've lost 2 players here, and Beyond, their defense is certainly looking weak. And that B bomb site's about to be under so much pressure by QQ. He's found 1. That Molotov goes his way. He has been pretty poised, I have to say. He has been pretty solid here at the moment. Thinking better of maybe going into that aim duel and throw a Molotov down instead. And that should confirm the round win here for Tiger, 11-6. Just don't get too confident, Black, because as soon as you get too confident in Tiger, that's when they disappoint you. So I'm just going to go along, happily chug along here on the map and just go, okay, nice, Tiger winning rounds, and they win. Good. that's the point where I'll be confident enough to say they're looking good. Because right now, Tiger, they've betrayed me too often, Blah, and I keep predicting them.
It's like a toxic relationship, isn't it? It's kind of like my relationship with Tyloo.
Yeah.
And now you have found your own muse in Tiger. Welcome.
Welcome
to my madness. Welcome to my madness.
You know what? I'm going to predict it right now. It's not just a willy-nilly prediction. Tiger going to make the final.
All right. He's lost it. Well, he's completely lost it, guys.
Just timestamp this. Everyone get ready.
Oh my god, why have you done this to yourself, Dinko?
I don't know, because, you know, if it works out and they make it to the final, I look like an absolute genius.
It's like...
I also think they could do it. I honestly do think they could do it.
I won't disagree, right? I mean, they have beaten Vici, correct?
Correct. Yes.
And Vici have shown
they lost to Invictus, but Invictus have kind of just fallen off the face
Invictus
of the earth.
Invictus are garbage right now. Let's all agree on that. Yeah. They're looking very rough. Beyond have really fallen off. They've been looking rough over here. Tyloo's the only team, but Tyloo are a team where they win because of all the BS moments they have. And at one point, the BS has to stop, right, Dinko? It has to stop.
Yeah, but the thing about Tiger, the reason I'm getting excited and I make that prediction that they'll make the final is because this Tiger reminds me of the Road to Rio version. You know, it's not Urcast. It's Urcast 9 and Cabal and Dobu. Like 4 players showing up and hitting the shots. And that's something that Tiger have been able to keep up across 2 series now. And that's something they just couldn't do back in PAL. Or at the start of this one. It's a little different.
True. I also feel like RMR, the first RMR was Tiger peaking, while everyone else were
Yeah,
really strong.
Tyler, brand new team and all that. Yeah, for sure. But they'll make the final.
All right, Dink, I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just please bookmark this moment that Dinko said is going to make the finals. At least Tyler's a hill I die on, but at least I know they're going to win this. Forget making them. I know they're going to win it.
They're gonna win the event. Like that.
They're going to break me in the meantime, but they're still going to win it.
Yeah, like the road there is not pretty. It's like Lord of the Rings, right? There's a lot of obstacles they have to get around, but they will make it, and they'll get it done. They'll drop that ring in the lava of Mount Doom, and blurs the sanity with it.
Ah, you're assuming I have sanity. I have nothing left, Dinko.
They've dropped it in a long time ago.
I'm a broken
You're
man.
a golem.
Yeah.
Clinging on to Tyler.
Tyler, deliver me. Although, I feel like Tyler's also like super great. Also, why I love them is the mouse I have and I've been using for the past few months is the Zowie EC2 Tyler edition.
I want that one so bad.
It's amazing, along with the Tyler mousepad, of course, which is sexy as hell. And I have my own Tyler jersey, so I'm a true fanboy.
And if Tiger would like to send any...
I will support Tiger. I'm a cheap man.
You can buy me with mice. You could buy me with mouse mats.
I could use a keyboard right now, so I could buy keyboards as well. I'm utterly shameless, guys. Right now, the QQ...
NIP, I heard you get...
Wait, when? How did QQ burn? Where? What? Oh, okay. He was very low. I don't know why he was sticking around here.
Yeah, he's a bit suicidal. He just jumps in the Molotov. Take him away into the fires of Mount Doom. And while we guys saw 28 seconds in play, not a whole lot of time for Tiger to mess around now. They need to figure out what they want to do. They're going to go back over towards A. They've got Urcast up in heaven. Olivia's taken one kill. They need to check for this player inside of the site. They need to get rid of him. And there's a kill from Urcast. Good stuff. Now, he stays up here in the rafters, but there's 10 seconds, Blur. They have to start planting that bomb. They have to get the safety, and Urcast is going to get it done. Kills the Heaven player, and now it's just KTZ. Bomb goes down literally just with enough time. And KTZ into 1v2. Where can he go with this one? Where can he set his sights? He seems to want to go up towards Heaven, and this might just be his wish coming true, but not in the fashion that he wishes.
No kit. Maybe one of his teammates had one. Maybe he could pick it up. I don't know. But time is ticking away. He's got no kit, and we're going to assume he doesn't have anything to pick up. So he's got 5 seconds to find both the kills. Oh, there's a kid right on top. He can pick it up. Now he's got 6 seconds to find both the kills. Finds one. Finds both. 5 seconds. Oh, no. Yes,
no. He doesn't have enough time, does he?
No.
That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I think the timer is slightly behind by like a few milliseconds. So, generally you have to give yourself a little bit of time to think about that. But yeah, he just didn't have enough time, unfortunately. And
yeah,
maybe it takes a little bit too long. But then again, if he makes any noise in that approach, he's dead. So I guess there was no other way to play that. It's just a little bit unfortunate. It was always going to be a difficult task. But the fact that he takes away both players is brilliant. But again, this is an MVP round from Urcast. The fact that he gets himself up towards Heaven, the whole play is based off him being able to do God's work, right? If he's up there on Heaven taking a couple of kills, that's the only way they win that round. And he had to be perfect. He had to do his job without making a mistake, and he does that successfully. So Tiger 13-6 up, Matt Picker beyond, not looking so good for the Thai roster.
Not looking good is a little bit of an understatement. This is the map pick where we're like, this is a guaranteed win for Beyond. Everyone said this is going to be, in all probability, a 2-1 for could be either side. Like, I won't lie, I feel Dust 2 is very 50-50, but that is under the assumption made by all of us that Tiger's going to win Train because they've been looking very, very good on it, and Beyond's going to win Nuke because they are the second best team on Nuke in Asia, right behind Vici. And we look at the score, it's 13-6, and we're like, what the hell has gone wrong with the script for this one? Also, we have Macabre Mask in chat telling me to not let you lose your house, Dinka. There are people who care for you, your sanity, and your house.
Learning from their mistakes, I guess, maybe. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate that. Thank you. At least someone's out there looking out for me, player. Unlike Mitch, he would do anything. He would hang me out to dry.
Of course he would.
He's done it multiple times in this event so far. To be fair, we've done the same to him multiple times, but nonetheless,
All's fair. All's fair.
he deserves it.
I think he knows that as well. I think Mitch realizes that he deserves it, and he just embraced it. That's what I like about Mitch. He honestly doesn't care. Well,
yeah, he doesn't care at all. Like he'll just happily take it. He's like the punching bag that everybody's jokes, you know. He just soaks them all up.
the funniest thing is when Mitch tries to take one of us down, and he does it well, and then suddenly one of us just reminds him of something, like it's kind of like of what he did. It's like, oh yeah, right, yeah, that happened. I take it back, guys. You don't even have to say anything.
It's like, Mitch, seriously? He's like, oh no. He just knows. He just remembers.
It's like an IRL 1G.
Yeah. He's got multiple ones though. Well, Tiger grouping up, heading in towards this A bomb site. They need to be careful though. There's a play up on top. It says TK, and they're gonna run on it. I love it. I love it.
Look at the flank. Look at the flank. Oh, the timing was off by a second, Dinko. I was feeling very uncomfortable because there was no one holding the flank. There was literally no one. But now Dobu, Spider sends tingles and gets both the kills. Olivia finds Urcast, but that's all he's gonna find. At least he saves an AK-47 to the next round. But Tiger looking clean. Never mind, I take that back. It didn't save anything, Dinko. They save nothing. And the Tigers, well, the stripes are gleaming in the evening sun. They are looking hungry. They're looking lethal. And Beyond are just getting nuked right now. 14-6 for the Mongolian side on the map pick of Beyond. And again, gotta remind everyone, Beyond are right now in the bottom 4 out of the 10 teams playing this tournament. This is a must-win game. This is a must-win game for them. They'll lose this, they're out. Because we did see, I mean, like, the other teams in the bottom 5, some of them are looking not too bad, not too shabby.
Yeah. I feel as soon as Beyond lost to some of the weaker teams, it was immediately their chances done, because they still have Tiger, they still have Vici, right? And they're just not winning those games, unfortunately, especially in this current form, so... Yeah, it seems like a done deal for Beyond, and I was kind of sad about that when I realized that a couple of days ago. It's just the fact that Beyond are one of my favorite teams to watch in this tournament. I like having an exciting team like this. I think they play good Counter-Strike when they're on form, but right now they're just not really doing that. I don't know, maybe there'll be a change, Blair. Do you think so? Or do you think they'll stick together, since is there anybody really to go to?
I don't know. Like, that's the thing with this team. I've always seen them like improve, and I'm like, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. At one point, it's going to click, but it hasn't clicked, Dinko. It's been a long time right now, and they seem to have just plateaued, and they're in kind of like this plateaued state.
Yeah, this is the end of the roster. Like this, I feel like this is as high as they're going to get.
Unless, like, I hope that couple of these. I believe that majority of the players in Beyond can speak have a decent level of English, at least based on some of the interviews I've seen. I don't know, maybe get picked up. Urcast can't do them like that. That's an important
kill as well.
You can't do them like that. He's just whipping them a new one.
And that's a very important kill, because that's the turnaround that puts it back into 3v3, and they lose outside control, so that has to drop Mayrolls down, and Urcast is going to catch out Mayrolls. That pulls it in, but he runs right to the top of the ladder. What a madman. Not expecting a player to be up there, I suppose, after seeing one drop down, but it's now crumbling for Tiger. Oh, that's terrible. In the end, it was so good up until a point.
I guess he wasn't expecting 2 players.
No, he definitely wasn't. You can definitely forgive Urcast for that play, but the rest of the team, what are they doing?
Just peek out together.
Urcast is on outside. He's just killed a player in secret. He's walked all the way from outside to behind Heaven. He's killed that Heaven player. He goes up the ladder. Well, you guys are standing in the lobby doing nothing. What is going on? Just waiting for Urcast to get in position, I guess, but still.
Yeah, what more can you ask the man to do? I mean, although, I won't lie, it's still looking very, very, very grim for Beyond. But yeah, the moment he got the kill towards Hell, that's the timing for the players to just run on out. Looking at the time as well. Well, fortunately for Tiger, they still have money. Not too much, enough for this round, of course. Yeah. As for Beyond, though, this is pretty much do or die. Could they lose this one without saving guns? They're wrecked. It's going to be Tiger running away with a very convincing map win here.
Yeah, for sure, and it's kind of scary because Tiger, even if they get knocked down, right, they get right back up again and they get it done. And then it seems to be the case overall here. Tiger have been just looking like the more solid team. And yeah, I'm fearful for Beyond's future right now because Nuke is one of the maps you talk about being the map they can always rely on. If they get banged out 16-7 here, that kind of ruins everything. Well, Olivia, confident towards outside. He knows he has to be the playmaker. He knows he's the best player on this team. And he's taking himself one kill towards outside.
Okay, Tinker, hear me out, all right? Impression, Derek from Bren, Olivia, Ronan, and I'm going to throw in either Davai, who's playing Paper X right now, who they didn't qualify for the event, unfortunately, and Neff. I actually like Neff from Huata. I think he's really, really sharp.
Okay. I feel like I've seen a little bit of inconsistency from Neff and some overstep sometimes, but...
Maybe. Yeah, true. I won't lie. But I don't want to pick any Mongolian players because no one would leave the Mongolian region. All the Mongolian players like playing together, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't really make sense. And I don't know if some of these players can speak English that well, unlike, let's say, Dobu or Urcast. But anyway, we'll talk about it later on. We can hypothesize Urcast.
Boom.
I love it.
This is easy. Right, he's just taking his time. Needs to wait for his teammate. Needs to tell his teammate not to walk around that corner. There are no circumstances you to walk around that corner. There's the kill for Burcast. Olivier taking one kill. He's in towards the lower side. He has shut down 9. And he can go back for another. Oh my god! That's a missed shot, but he's very lucky to get away with his life there. 12 seconds. They have to start planting the bomb. Get it down. Luckily, it goes through, but it's a 2v4. NCL with a kill on the Olivia, but he's gone. Now it's just Urcast left alone in this clutch. He has to do everything as he's done before. As the flash goes out towards the double doors, they're going to stick this defuse. Urcast, he's not even going to peek. That's unfortunate. Urcast, very clean, very clinical. He will eventually go down, but what more can this man do?
There was nothing he can do there, but how many kills is he on? 25.
25 and 17.
Jesus.
Closest, he was not even fragging that much in the first half either. I think the majority of these kills have come in on T side. Like he was pretty average in terms of, being on the same level as his teammates in the first half, but here in the T half, he's really popped off.
Well, at least for Tiger, sorry, rather for Beyond, they finally managed to kinda make the buy a little terrible here for Tiger. Tech 9 still galore, a Deagle, a P250 for 9, and quite a bit of utility as well, but they have a mountain to climb, Dinko, and I might even say it's a volcano. There's the lava flowing down the sides, their hands are going to be burned, the skin's going to be peeled off as they come crawling up, but the timing on that incendiary is absolute perfection. Like a French cook. Gonna be just kissing his fingers. 9 at least does reply back. Maybe a little bit of an overextension from KNTZ, but STK is there to shut things down. They know where one player is, and it's all on Cabal. Last man standing, not for long. Olivia's gonna find both of them, and that is gonna be round number 9 for Beyond. The comeback, I'm not really gonna call it a comeback yet, but they are stringing a few rounds together.
Yeah, they are. And, we've already seen a couple of teams, even today, start to look really weak, right? We've seen that first game of the day. That first half was terrible. They didn't get enough rounds to make it close and make it competitive. And they gradually started finding a few, and it made the scoreline more respectable. And what that does, obviously, Beyond are not going to be happy under any circumstances losing their map pick, especially in the form of Nuke. But at least it's a little bit of momentum. At least it's a bit more of a warm-up going into the next map. Whereas if you get banged out 16-7, you really haven't found out much there, have you? So moving forward, it would probably be more of the same from Tiger, but they kind of dropped the ball a little bit. We'll see if they can close it here. There's been quite a few rounds in a row for Beyond now, but still feeling very comfortable in the Tiger camp.
I'm not a fan of how many angles STK is having to hold. Right? He's looking left and right and he's looking towards Mini. He's looking at the entrance of Squeaky. I'd rather have his attention held by maybe 2 spots at most, but he's just so paranoid. It just goes to show the crossfire is not ideal. KNTZ's position here, there were so many tiny little windows where Urcast or anyone from the team from Tiger just sneak into Mini. They could just pounce onto Hut. There's one player playing on the Bomb site, that's about it. And they have a lot of utility as well. I'm surprised they haven't used a little bit of it earlier on with 40 seconds remaining. Look at the amount of utility in the hands of the CTs as Tiger are going to come creeping and crawling on the prowl. And KNTZ, he's trying to be the hunter, Dinko, but a hunter will be the hunted. And now man advantage for Tiger. However, the CTs do know that the play is going to be coming in towards lower, and Merolds, he's got a lot of work to do here on that bomb site. What's he going to find?
Well, NCL with the headshot. Bomb plant can come through because of that now, as they have full control of the lower site. Man advantage followed up again here. NCL having a great time. He's generally looked at as the worst performing individual player on this team. And now STK has to try and clutch it out. Dobu and NCL. STK should be aware of NCL's position at least, and it's not going to work out as NCL just tears his head right off. 3 kills secured and a 15th round for Tiger as they look to take away Beyond's map pick and send this on to Trin. And that would be probably the end, I would say, for Beyond. I don't have much confidence for them in the second map if this is how they're performing on Nuke.
Oh, ye of little faith, Dinko.
I do. But I have to say, everyone's kind of had their moments here for Tiger. I mean, you can't take away from them. They have just been unbelievable. And the NCL just even having a moment, that's pretty impressive. It's not just the Urcast show, even though it looks like that on the scoreboard, but everybody has had their moments.
Yep, they have. And for the CTs, this is kind of like the Hail Mary by Dinko. They make or break, right? Mag 7 for STK, who has had an atrocious map so far. It's kind of rough, and I hate pointing fingers at one guy, because usually he has been a force of kind of like the Rock of Gibraltar for this team. Always been so consistent alongside Olivia. Mass, CSET. Also, completely unrelated, but how do you pronounce F-O-R-T-E?
F-O-R-T.
E.
E.
T-E, yeah.
Forte.
So it's actually pronounced Fort, is what I found out.
Oh, but it has the accent on it. It's Forte, right?
There's no accent on it. There's no accent on it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then.
But since everyone pronounces it incorrectly, it's kind of like the accepted way to say it. But you know what? We'll get back to English lessons later on. Cabal is going to be running on ahead. It's like, why is the site empty? Why is the site empty? And he's going to find 2 quick kills, spinning around, looking for more, runs out of bullets, but it's an AK-47. And he is going to find QQ. Bomb down, 1v3, Mayrolls against the world.
Well, Mayrolls, oh, we've been in this position before. He's learned his lesson.
I'd have to remind him like that.
Onto the bomb site while he's looking for these shots. He's now taking a good bit of damage. Don't jump off. Don't jump off. He's too worried about that, and it doesn't matter. Tiger gonna take it 16-9. A pretty impressive performance across the board for a team effort coming in from the Mongolian roster. We talk about Nuke being Beyond's comfort ground, the only map that's actually pretty loyal to them.